So, wow, It's Okay for Me is one of the most emotional songs of the album. You have to imagine that I was playing as a street artist in the streets of Colombia, and I was making music from my soul but felt very vulnerable about that. And one day someone heard it, recorded it, sent it to the radio broadcasted it, and it came to the ears of the multi-Grammy award winning producer Julio Reyes Copello. And for me that was as if my prayers were heard, because I felt that I wanted to make music that would heal the world. Now, one of the things that I didn't realize was how much insecurity and a feeling of expectation and responsibility would come with that deal I made with him, the contract I signed. So after 2 years of going back and forth between the studio and not coming to any conclusion, I packed my bags from Colombia, arrived to Miami, and said, I'm not leaving until we finish the album. But seeing all those huge artists, seeing all those awards, hearing these amazing musicians jam in the living room of the studio, I got so deeply insecure that I couldn't sing. I couldn't improvise, I couldn't create, the whole flow was completely blocked. And one of those evenings that I was with Julio in the studio, he said, this is not gonna work. I think you better go home. That was the moment I broke. All of the tension I had held on my shoulders for so many years. I started crying and I said, couldn't you have told me this 2 years ago? And why did you wait so long? And I knew that you knew I wasn't good enough and you could have told me right away. And instead of going into, oh no, he got angry and he said, Iris, don't you think that I, with more than 25 years of experience, don't recognize talent? It's not your voice that's blocking you right now, it's your mind. And at that moment, he looked at me straight in the eyes and he said, I give you one chance to make this up. And he said, you move into the vocal booth and you make something right now, or you go home. And that's when I stepped into the vocal booth and he sat on the piano and I improvised It's Okay, a song about overcoming your insecurities, seeing beauty in the darkness, knowing, this deep inner knowing that you don't have to be perfect, that you're perfect just the way you are. And that although we're always trying to fit in, it is your uniqueness that needs to be celebrated. This song every time reminds me again and again of how important it is to realize that everything that happens is okay.